Hello there buddies and welcome to Would You Rather. Now I'm going to start off by saying I'm ill. I don't know how well you can hear it in my voice or whatever, but I feel absolute shit. I was really hoping today to record some gameplay footage, probably of, I was thinking about doing Hello Neighbor, but I'm just really not up to putting in the kind of energy those kind of games deserve. So I just thought I'd still get some footage done, but I thought I'd sit back, relax and have a game of Would You Rather. It's been a while. Start off with this one. Would you rather would you rather have the ability to teleport or to be able to time travel? Now, I don't know. Be able to time travel. Now the problem with time travel is that if you only time travel to the place you are in the future or in the past, like where I am at the moment, I live in a country town, so I could travel, say I want to go back 200 years or so. I actually don't know how old this town is. There could be nothing here and I don't know where to go. Or I could go in the future, and what if the building, say I time traveled right from this spot. For all I know, I could time travel to a place where to a time where this building has been knocked down and something else has been erected, and I appear inside the wall or something, and I would just be instantly dead. But there is the other argument as well, that if I were to travel in time but not space, our universe is constantly traveling through space as well as going around the sun and all the rest of it. So if I changed if I just moved in time, chances are I'd be millions of miles away from Earth at that point, so I'd die as well. So, scientifically speaking, I would rather teleport. Oh, fucking hell. After all that spiel, it's a 50-50. God damn it. Would you rather stop using Facebook or stop using oh, I did it backwards. Stop using Facebook because it's shit. Would you rather natural childbirth or have an epidural? Okay, well, me personally, I'm gonna hold my hands up and say that if I ever had to go through it, I'd probably choose the epidural, because I would want to reduce the amount of pain I'd be going through. There is the downside. Apparently, a lot of people like to not have the epidural because it numbs the bottom half of you, and there's a lot of women that don't like the idea of not being able to feel that half of them while they're using that half of them. But obviously without the epidural, it is a lot more painful. I would have an epidural. Whoa! See? Told you, a lot of women don't like to have drugs because they don't like the idea of being out of control in that situation. Would you rather kill someone and have nobody know, or kill someone but have everyone not kill someone but have everyone think you did it? If you don't kill someone but everyone thinks you did, that means straight up in jail for life, and that's your life gone. But if you kill somebody and nobody knows and you don't go to jail, you are still free to live your life, but somebody's dead. Could it be like kill somebody, like say, could it be like euthanasia? Like I pick that? Because I this might split the fucking viewers, I don't know, but I agree with assisted suicide. With like say the famous one, Terry Pratchett. He knew that his mind was going to degenerate so badly he would be essentially a vegetable that someone has to care for, and he didn't want that. In full mental health, he got the right for assisted suicide, Richie Rich, so that he wouldn't have to live like that, and no one would have to care for him like that. And I fully agree with that, because at the end of the day, it's your fucking life, and you should be able to pick when you go. I mean, I don't it's not to say that I completely condone and promote suicide in general, because a lot of people who are going through hard times and depression and things like that really need someone to talk to and to reach out to others and try and get help first. But at the end of the day, it is your life. I'm going with that. Good, I'm in the majority. I don't feel so bad. Constantly have a running nose. Constantly have Cheeto cheese covered fingers. Well, where's the downside? Like, I mean, with the latter, constantly have a running nose. My nose is playing up anyway. At the moment, it's stuffed, but I've been kind of fluctuating between either having a constantly running nose or being stuffed up, and that sucks. But constantly have Cheetos cheese-covered fingers. I suppose the downside is that you're going to get it on everything, but you'd find a way around it. I mean, like myself, I'd just be sucking on my fingers all the time. I want Cheetos cheese-covered fingers. Wow! That was a 50-50 split, and I did not expect that. Would you rather be a ghost or be a vampire? Be a ghost. I was about to say, ghosts don't exist, as if vampires do. It depends on what you can do as a ghost. Because if you are just a ghost where you are completely... if like people can't see you and you can't interact with anything, then no, because it would be an extremely lonely lack of existence. But if you're the kind of ghost that can appear visually whenever you want, or to move things around, I don't know, move things around, then hell yeah, I'd want to be a ghost. Be a vampire, it sounds really cool, but it kind of depends on what kind of vampire, because there's so much lore and mythology about it that, like, vampires aren't supposed to, they'll burst into flames if sunlight touches them, and then you've got to feed on people. The thing is, they show in a lot of programs and films that they have this bloodlust, and yes, that's part of the creature. No one's ever shown them to actually not like it. Myself, I'd love to see a vampire who's just like sucking on someone's neck and then turning around every now and going like that. I want to be a ghost. I am just in the majority. Here's another quick one. Would you rather be Wolverine or be Iron Man? Wolverine. People are dumb. It's obviously just personal preference then. I thought I was in the winning category. But Wolverine is badass. Ignore Wolverine Origins. Everyone knows that was bad. Even though it's like a guilty pleasure. I still kind of enjoy watching that one. But I know that it's really bad. But it's Wolverine, man. He's almost immortal. Almost. See the new Logan film coming out. If I'm thinking correctly. Actually, while I'm talking about, in the comics, he's dead. Spoiler alert. Potentially. If you look at the comics now, he doesn't have his own series of comics because he was killed off last year, I believe. Not long before. It was either around about the same time they killed off Deadpool, but then he got brought back. But anyway, Wolverine, near immortal, adamantium skeleton, near indestructible, and just generally a badass. Yeah, he's got a bit of a temper and he can be a little bit of an asshole, but so can Iron Man. I mean, well, he's not really known for his temper, but he can still be an arrogant bastard. Don't get me wrong, I love Iron Man, but I'd rather be Wolverine. Right, this is the last one, and I am going to answer this. A lot of YouTubers, and I think I've done it myself, usually have a question at the end and ask you guys to comment what you would answer. Feel free to comment what you would answer to any of these if you like. Obviously, let me know which one. Don't just go, I'd choose the red one. That's invited trouble. This fucking irks me, and it, as far as I'm aware, it's starting to irk a lot of people as well. Would you rather every movie you watch replaces the lead role with Nicolas Cage, or every song you hear is performed by Nickelback? There's nothing wrong with Nickelback. Personal preference. Obviously, if you don't like them, that's fine. But the whole joke of Nickelback being shit is so old and so fucking annoying now. I can't, it just gets to me. Back in the day, back when because it all seemed to come from How You Remind Me. And I think it's basically because of How You Remind Me got so overplayed, and the subject matter of it, they just saw them as being like these whiny, I don't even know, but it probably just got more annoying that the fact that it was really overplayed. And I'll admit that. It's a good song, but it's overplayed. There's lots of good songs that's been overplayed. But there have been some good jokes about Nickelback being bad. I personally am a fan, and I've never denied that. I've made Nickelback jokes in the past, whilst admitting I still like them. It has turned into a meme, and there's a lot of memes that are just so overdone, and it's just not funny, and it's just stupid. And yeah, it's probably one of the more stupidest things to get kind of passionately argumentative about, but it is just fucking stupid. They're a good band. They've sold something like 14 million albums or something. I'm completely making that up. I have no idea. I'm actually going to look it up. According to Nickelback's former label, Roadrunner Records, the band has sold approximately 50 million albums worldwide. 50 million. How is it that... How can they be shit if they've sold that many albums? And the thing is the thing that gets more annoying with it as well, is that there's a lot of people that make these jokes and they stand by the jokes and the statement of Nickelback being bad, and then sneak off and listen to them, buy their albums. And it's ridiculous. If you like something, just admit it. That doesn't mean you can't make jokes about it, but the whole Nickelback thing is just fucking stupid. And I'm gonna stop. I'm getting completely fucked up. No, I feel bad. And yeah, like I said, that's a stupid thing to passionately argue about. Whatever. Like I said, it's personal preference. If you don't like them, that's fine. But it's just overdone. Anyway, and I said I was going to answer this. Every movie you watch replaces lead role with Nicolas Cage. That could potentially be absolutely amazing. Every song you hear is performed by Nickelback. Could be good. It'd be interesting to see them do something like DJ Shadow or Skrillex. But I want to see Nicolas Cage in so many roles. Imagine him as Andy Dufresne in Shawshank Redemption. That'd be great. Imagine him as Scott Pilgrim. That would be amazing. Although I suppose it's too late now. Replaces. It'd be good to have two versions, like have the original and then have him redo it. Like exactly the same, but with him. Anyway, sorry for getting a bit over the top with the Nickelback thing. It's just, it's something that, like I say, it irks me. So I'm going to leave it there. Like I say, feel free to let me know what you guys would have picked for any of these. Let me know if you actually want to see more of these, because I think this is only like my third one that I've done, and I spaced them out because I really enjoy doing them, but they've been heavily spaced out. So anyway, I'm gonna go and not talk for a while because my throat is killing me. It wasn't before I started this. I thought it was better. I was gonna be alright. And breathe. It's alright. Hey, thank you guys for watching. I shall see you in the next one. Bye.